So the world we have today is pretty violent, extremely perverse, and cannot seem to manage its own affairs. And the human population considers that if there is a God, it is all his fault. Well, you're pretty much close to the truth, because God did design and create evil, but he did it for a good purpose. As I mentioned before, God is creating his family, which is why Adam and Eve were designed and placed with the human beings that were created by evolution, so that anyone who is of Adam and Eve's family have a chance to have eternal life, to live forever. But in order to make a family, God needed to teach them a lesson, and thus, within from the very beginning, within the Garden of Eden, located in Eden, God placed two trees to tempt mankind into committing an act of evil, and also allowed his opposition, a fallen angel by the name of Azazel, to take the embodiment of a snake and try to set up the situation with Adam and Eve eating the forbidden fruit and gaining the knowledge of good and evil. Because before then, when God created Adam and Eve just by thinking of it and doing it, they had no ability to know what evil was, and any act that they commit was always a good one. God wanted Adam and Eve to figure it out, to experience good and evil, and the descendants from them to experience good and evil. So that is why we had God creating fallen angels from the very beginning, as well as his loyal angels. And there's many Christians would argue that point, that God doesn't create evil, but if you read the Bible, the textbook of Christianity, you will find that God does rightfully admit that he has created evil.